Grand awakening and welcome to my channel. My name is James Moore Jr. and in this video, I do some table topics. You're probably wondering, what's a table topic? A table topic is an impromptu speech that's usually 1 to 2 minutes in duration. This is usually held at a Toastmasters club. Toastmasters is an organization that helps you with your communication and leadership skills. And they also have competitions, which I have recently won, and I am the District 84 Table Topics Champion. Now, I've been working on table topics. I also tell stories. So what I'm thinking about doing is, just to have a little fun with this channel, some days I'll do table topics. The other days I'll tell a story. I've been having some things happen in my life that I feel like a good story should be told. So if you just be sure to subscribe and stay tuned, you get the best of both worlds. So let's start with the table topics I did throughout the week. Here we go. Monday's table topic is, what do I wish was illegal? What do I wish was illegal? There's so many things. I think it should be illegal to not use a blinker. Nah, that's too aggressive. Because sometimes I don't even use a blinker. And that's just rare. Because I like to let people know when I am getting over or I am turning. I don't want to be rear-ended. I've been rear-ended. It doesn't feel good. I think it should be illegal for Congress to trade. They're on boards that allow them to have insider knowledge on things that we don't have privy to that knowledge. So why is it okay for them to do insider trading, but not for us? That should be illegal. But since it's not, and there are some people who follow the senators' moves and make the same kind of money moves they make, they've made an app to where now you can make those same kind of money moves. I think now they're trying to sweat it like, oh, we don't want everybody making the same kind of money we making. So that should be illegal. Anytime people are doing something that they don't want other people doing that's making them a lot of money, it should be illegal. So that's what I think should be illegal. Monday's table topic knocked out of the park, Dunsky. Tuesday's table topic question is, describe your last meal on Earth. My last meal on Earth is going to be a combination of foods. Because if it's going to be my last time on Earth, I want to have a smorgasbord. Let's start with my favorite foods. I used to be a big fan of Chinese food, but lately not so much. I've come to find that Thai food is my jam. To be specific about Thai food, my favorite is the pineapple fried rice. Pick your meat. I don't care. I like it with duck. I like it with beef. I like it with chicken. I like it with pork. Regardless, pineapple fried rice. That's a must. I also like Thai spring rolls. They taste better than egg rolls. Egg rolls are usually bigger, but Thai rolls just taste better. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's their seasonings. Because, not all Asian people use the same seasoning. So whatever the Thai doing, keep it up. Now we're going to go into the Japanese section. You would think maybe in my past life, I might have been Asian. Or maybe I just grew up around a lot of Asian culture. I used to watch a lot of Kung Fu flicks on Sunday mornings with my dad when he was around. That was the thing. Kung Fu theater. I remember the little spinning yin yang, and then they would go to the scenes of whatever show we was watching. I'm getting off track. For the Japanese side, it's got to be some sushi. What kind of sushi, you ask? I'm glad you asked. I'm a big fan of the geisha roll, which is a sweet potato roll. I'm also a big fan of the dynamite roll. The dynamite roll has crab, cream cheese, avocado, and it's deep fried. And it's so good. Oh, the best place close to me that has it is called Wasabi's. I don't like wasabi itself, but I like the restaurant because they have the best dynamite roll. And I love hibachi. I like chicken hibachi, steak hibachi. Big fan of hibachi. Next, we're going to go into, I guess, home food, home cooked food, like mac and cheese, green beans, collard greens, sweet potato, mashed sweet potato. I love me some mashed sweet potatoes. And we're going to have some candy yams. I cannot leave this earth without having some candy yams. You understand? I will sit here and live a little until I get candy yams. I think that's enough. Honestly, I ain't gonna be able to eat all of that. I'm just gonna take little bits of bites and of all that and just call it good and say, see you, world, in the next life. Boom, that's the end of my table topic. Let's go on to tomorrow's table topic, which will be Wednesdays. I will not be in the same shirt. I know y'all looking. Y'all probably like, did he just record the same day? No, it's a new day. I only wore the shirt to do a table topic. So sat it over there and decided, you know what? I'm not going to get a new shirt because I don't like having to do a whole bunch of laundry if I don't have to. So since I didn't wear the shirt the whole day, only wore it for a few minutes, why not wear it again? I know what you're thinking. Because you're recording videos, bro. Nah. Y'all don't really care about that, do you? But if you do, care about something else. Wednesday's table topic is, can you live without a smartphone for a day? Yes, I can. I can do it. I know I can. Now, granted, I'm probably going to have some withdrawal symptoms, like constantly reaching for something that ain't there, or just having that feeling that somebody's talking about me and I got to check to see who it is. Or maybe just having to pull out a map to go somewhere that I've never been to get there. I'm very new to Florida. I say very. My wife's probably like, oh, you's a lie. She believes that 7 years is plenty to learn a place. Not Florida. Do you know how big Florida is? Do you know the areas that we live in? I'm in Plant City. Now, that's a small city. I can handle a map of this city. But then there's Lakeland. We visit Lakeland often. And I'm still pretty new to Lakeland. Brandon and Valrico, I can get around. I'm very familiar with them. I've lived there long enough to where the map shouldn't be an issue. But Lakeland? So many curves, so many lakes. I see why they call it Lakeland. It's Lake Land. Lake Land. I also keep other things on my phone like notes. I do voice memos whenever I come across a funny situation that I could definitely use as a joke. All these different things that I use my phone for, that I would have to not use it for a day. Oh yeah, I would probably look a little crazy, but I could do it. That's the point. So could I live without a cell phone for one day? Absolutely, but I'll look crazy. Table topic done. Get some. This is how I practice. I just find a topic and speak on it and just speak from the heart. The heart got a lot to say because the mind, it wanders, but the heart knows where it wants to go. See you next time. Thursday's table topic question is, what is your favorite phrase? My favorite phrase, I don't know. I think I picked up my wife's favorite phrase, honestly. I used to say things like, what's upper? I got that from a guy named E40. He's a rapper from the West Coast, one of my favorite rappers. I also used to say verb. Instead of saying word, I would say verb. Why? Because it's what you do. My wife, she says, oh my goodness. That's her catchphrase, literally for everything. Anytime I say something off the wall, oh my goodness. Anytime she says something that's funny or hilarious, oh my goodness. If I say something that's crazy, like, whoa, she'd be like, oh my goodness. Her oh my goodnesses have such a wide range of expression that I know when she says, oh my goodness, by the way she says it, what she really means by oh my goodness. She don't like to cuss, whereas me, I will cuss. But she will say, oh my goodness, in place of what the or you crazy you know, the typical stuff that people would say if provoked. So to sum it up, my favorite phrase used to be, what's upper? And verb. But lately it's been, oh my goodness. That's my table topic for today. My table topic for Friday is, what small thing brightens your day? Well, one small thing that brightens my day is my itty bitty daughter. She happens to brighten my day quite often. Even when I tell her stop doing something, she has this way of making me laugh, and I thoroughly enjoy that. I don't like being angry, especially when she's not listening. Oh, now I know why my mama used to make those faces at me when I wasn't listening. This is all coming full circle. I didn't realize it. If I had known that being a good kid would help me to have a good kid, I probably would have been a good kid. Because at that time, I wasn't thinking I'm going to have kids. That wasn't in my future. Definitely wasn't something I had planned on doing. After being around kids and seeing how the struggle is to raise kids was not something that I was looking forward to. But here I am, a father to a beautiful little baby girl. I do have a 19-year-old son, technically. He's my stepson. But this one, the one from birth to now, that one's mine. And I'm seeing what it takes to be a parent. And let me tell you, this is something they don't teach you in school. So yeah, the little thing, my little baby girl, she's the thing that brightens my day every day at some way, shape, or form. Boom, table topic done. It's Saturday, and Saturday's table topic is, if animals could speak, which animal would you speak to first? Well, let's see. I think the animal I would want to speak to first is a hawk. I see hawks flying around my neighborhood all the time, and I've always wondered, what's it like to fly? And your eyes. Because if you're way up there and you're hunting for rodents, you know how small those things are? The distance between where a hawk is hovering versus where they are is staggering, considering that he's got to swoop down and catch it. I want to know, like, what was it like when you were a baby hawk getting kicked out of the nest by your mama? Because I'm still dealing with that trauma of my mama kicking me out of a nest. And I didn't have to fly. I just had to survive. So we have that in common. So I'd ask him, like, what was it like trying to get your wings together, you know? And then once you did get your wings together, where did you go first? Because the world is wide open when you can fly. There's nowhere you can't go in the sky. Whereas down here on the earth, we got all kind of obstacles. We've got buildings. We got places we can even go into. So the sky's freedom. Down here, limitations. Ooh, I want to know. Also, I want to know, as a hawk, how do you feel about eagles? I mean, they're a bigger bird. I know y'all be battling sometimes. How do you feel about them, though? Is there a beef between y'all? Do you ever get along? What other birds do you not like? Who tries to hunt you besides humans? I got all kind of questions for that animal in particular. Because it's a bird. And I have no idea what a bird thinks. That's my table topic for the day. Now, here's my table topic for Sunday. My table topic for Sunday is, what simple pleasure could you not live without? A simple pleasure that I can't live without is lemonade. I love lemonade. Not just any lemonade. No. There's some bad lemonades out there. Believe me, I've had quite a few. There's some at restaurants and I'm like, ew, get that away from me. My favorite lemonade right now is my sister's lemonade. I know you're probably thinking I'm a bit biased, but I'm being dead. I can say ass. Ass is okay. I'm being dead ass right now. My sister's lemonade is the I'm gonna keep it PG, I promise. But her lemonade's amazing. Her business is called Lemonature. And it is blowing up in Florida. She's just getting started. But I can already see it in stores nationwide. It's that good. Simply not good enough. What else is there? I don't even know any other lemonades because the only one I used to drink the most of was Simply. But oh no, I don't even buy them anymore. I heard they was in some legal troubles. No thank you. But my sister's lemonade, all natural, straight up delicious. She even has sugar-free. And as somebody who has gout, sugar-free be the way to go. But it's so delicious. And she's got flavors. She even made candies out of lemons. I gave her a good slogan that she should use, which is, when life gives you lemons, make something delicious that everybody will love. And she did just that. Boom! My table topic is done. That is how I do it. That was an impromptu. I might have seen the question, but I didn't have time to really think about it. Impromptu, you only get a few seconds to speak. And that's like anytime you're just communicating with anyone. That's impromptu speaking. They ask you a question, they expect an answer. Impromptu. You. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time. Be sure to share this video with anybody who you think needs to know what it's like to do impromptu speaking. It is fun. It gets the brain really working, and who knows, you might come up with something that you never knew was inside of you. Again, thank you for your time. And until next time, peace.